We now begin 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar A. So standing on mountain pose, ensure that the balls of the feet and the heels are lightly touching each other. And see if you can engage your thighs and roll it out. By doing that, you would enhance the arches on your feet, allowing it to stand up properly and even feel taller. Tailbone is in, sternum is up. You open the chest, and the shoulders should be relaxed. So how do we do this? Well, why don't we shrug the shoulders up first, roll it to the back, and lay it down to relax. So we're not shrugging it anymore. Crown of the head lifted to the heavens, and feel that the body is pulled in 2 different directions. The feet are grounded onto Mother Earth as the top of the head is pulled up into the heavens. And this creates length and space on the spine. And that's exactly what we're looking for. All right. So from here, empty your lungs. And on one sweeping inhale, lifting the arms up, overhead. And on the exhale with a flat back, coming down into a forward bend. Emptying the lungs. Inhale, halfway looking up with a flat back. And exhale, stepping back into a high plank or preparing the body for a push-up. We slowly come down into Chaturanga, bending the elbows towards the back, but without the chest hitting the floor. We inhale, pushing the body forward, lifting the chest up, and letting the top of the feet press against the mat. So it's no longer the balls of the feet touching the mat. And we breathe here. Instead of just doing 1 breath, let us do 5. Full, deep, steady breathing. On your own pace. We all have different lung capacities. Let us honor that. And your last exhale, tuck your toes in, lifting your pelvis up, lifting the heels up, pushing your body against the mat, and bringing your heels down, reaching down towards the mat, and pushing your pelvis back. This is downward dog. Breathe. There should be a straight line from your wrist all the way to your hips, so your shoulders should not create an angle. Also a straight line from your heels all the way to your hips. You should look like an inverted V. And breathe. And to straighten that line from your wrist to your hips, see if you can get your shoulders reaching down to your ankles. Breathe deep, breathe slow. Fully inhaling, inflating the lungs on the in-breath. On the last exhale, looking forward on the balls of the feet with slightly bent knees. Step forward. Toes aligned with the tips of the fingers. Inhale, halfway up. Arms, legs, and backs are straight. And exhale, come into a forward bend. And with a flat back, inhale, sweeping the arms up till they touch. And exhale, back into mountain pose or Samasthiti. So that is 1 round of Surya Namaskar A. Let us go into a 2nd round. We'll do it slightly faster. With empty lungs. Inhale. Sweeping the arms up. Exhale. Flat back into a forward bend. Inhale. Halfway up. Looking forward. Exhale. Stepping back into high plank. Lowering down into Chaturanga. Inhale. moving the body forward and lifting the chest up for upward dog. Again, let us breathe here a few more times than just once. Full deep breathing, slow and steady. And feel the arching of the back, of the lower back, principally. And feel that nice stretch. And on the last exhale, tuck your toes in, lifting the pelvis up, heels are up, and once it's the hips are as high as it'll go, gently get the heels down and push your pelvis back for downward dog and breathe. Last exhale, looking forward, on the balls of the feet with slightly bent knees. Step forward or jump forward. Soft landing, toes aligned with the fingers. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down into a forward bend. With a flat back, inhale. As we sweep the arms up, reach up, lengthen that spine, and exhale back into mountain pose. Now we do the third round. With empty lungs again. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, into high plank, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Make every breath count. Be aware of the breath. Be aware of all the sensations you feel in your body. Last exhale, looking forward, on the balls of the feet with bent knees. Step or jump forward. Soft landing. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down into a forward bend. Flat back. As you inhale back, and when the arms touch, just lengthen up, reach up, lengthen that spine, and exhale, back into mountain pose. So, we've already done Surya Namaskar A, we do Surya Namaskar B. With empty lungs, inhale, and on the exhale, bend the knees, come down with fingers pointed down. When the tips of the fingers touch the mat, inhale, sweep the arms up for chair. And exhale, straighten the legs into a forward bend. Inhale, halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, jump or just step back into high plank as you lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And tucking the toes in, exhaling into downward dog. And this time, we move the heels, the left heel, about 30 degrees on the inside. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up with straight legs. Arms, back, and legs are straight. And on the exhale, that's when you bend and push the right knee forward for warrior one. Breathe. Inhale, straighten the legs and coming down. Stepping back into high plank. We lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. This time the right heel goes in. The left foot goes forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, straight legs. And on the exhale, that's when we bend the left leg to fully express Warrior One. Right leg is straight, and ideally left knee is right above the left ankle. Warrior One is a mild back bend, so honor that slight curvature on the lower spine. Inhale, straightening the legs, and on the exhale, we go into a high plank, lowering down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And here we do 5 breaths. Make your breathing slow, deep, and steady. Fully inflating the lungs on the in-breath, emptying the lungs on the out-breath. Last exhale, looking forward with bent knees on the balls of the feet, jumping or stepping to the front of the mat. Inhaling, halfway up, exhaling into a forward bend with a flat back again with bent knees. Coming up into chair. Breathe. And next inhale, simply straighten your body and come back into mountain pose. You should be feeling a little heat generated by the body at this point, and that's what we are after. We want to prime the body before commencing pranayama. Second round. As you empty the lungs, we bend the knees again. Fingers reaching down towards the mat. And when it touches, inhale, sweeping the arms up for chair. Exhale into a forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, stepping back into high plank as we lower down. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Left heel goes in, right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending the right knee forward. Inhale, up. And on the exhale, stepping back into high plank as we lower down again. Inhaling as we move the body forward and lifting the chest up. Exhaling, transitioning into downward dog. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale, arms up with straight legs. And exhale, bending the left knee. Breathe here. Inhale, straighten. And on the exhale, transitioning into high plank and we lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, forward bend. Breathe. Be aware that you still want to straighten that line from the wrist all the way to your hips. Straight line again from your heels all the way to your hips. Your heels are reaching down towards the mat and you feel that stretch behind the legs. On your last exhale, looking forward, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down into a forward bend. Bending the knees as you inhale, sweeping the arms up. Breathing here. And on the next inhale, simply coming back up. And exhaling back into mountain pose. Now we do the last round. As you empty the lungs, We bend the knees, fingers pointed down, and when it touches the floor, inhale up, exhaling into a forward bend, looking up, stepping back into high plank, into chaturanga and upward dog, into downward dog, left heel in, right foot forward, inhale, arms up with straight legs, exhale, bending the right knee for warrior one, inhale, straighten the legs again, and exhale. Hands on the mat, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right heel goes in, left foot goes forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, bending the left knee forward. Inhale, straighten that leg. And on the exhale, we come down into chaturanga, transitioning into upward dog, into downward dog. Breathing here. Fully inflate your lungs on the inhale. And empty your lungs on the exhale. And on the last exhale, looking forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, down into a forward bend. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. When the palms touch, you reach up. And exhale, back into Samasthiti. And that concludes our asana. We now begin our pranayama. Just a few recovery breaths.